Okay. Cool. So, just introduce yourselves. Tell us who you are, name of the band, how long you've been together.
Yeah, we're Moonwax. We've been together since April last year, since pretty much the beginning of lockdown. We've got Connor, Billy, Rob, Emma, Liz, and Jack is AFK. He's at a go.
So, how would you describe your music? What's your sound?
Our sound's like disco, but lots of things really, like disco, funk, soul, R&B, jazz. We sort of just want to put everything into our sound, just everything we love, like music and stuff like that.
Who are your musical influences? You can all say one or just one person.
Show one each.
I guess similar to the band, I would say Duran Jones and the Indications, I guess, for myself. Yeah.
I can't do this on the spot, you know.
You can have a sing, we'll come back to you. Go on. I'm the same.
It's very Jamiroquai. So every show we play, someone will come up to us after and go, "You guys sound like Jamiroquai," and to us that's the best compliment ever, because they are the best band going.
Go on.
What, is it my personal influence?
Yeah, what you like?
Like, as a musician or like for the band? Personally, through like playing bass and stuff, when I was like growing up as a teenager, I was really into like Flea from the Chili Peppers, which is really generic, but I just was. And then as I got older, and the last few years or so, I'd say more like Mark King, stuff like that, with all the slap stuff. And really recently, it's Joe Dart from like all the 16th stuff and all that stuff, the tone, everything. That's been the most recent inspiration for me personally, and I try and add those vibes to the band when we create music as well.
Oh, boom, man.
He actually is a really good talker, isn't he?
He is, man. Yeah, he should be doing the full interview. I'm going to say Duran. I like that 4 on the floor kick. I like the 80s feel. I like a rhythm section that works, and I feel like that's what we kind of try and imitate. So yeah, I'm going to say that.
Sure. When we play, we always try and, instead of prioritising all the fancy stuff and all that and all the playing, me and Rob always just make sure we get that. You know, I don't even know what the word is for it. That, yeah. Just as long as we're tight and everything's going right, Billy can do whatever he wants. They can do what they want. And that's it.
Yeah.
Spot on.
There you
That's
go.
kind of the focus.
Couldn't have said it better ourselves.
Okay, so, do you want to say any?
Ideal.
Nah, we're great.
Okay, what's been the best moment for you guys as a band?
Natasha.
That one right there. When we went 5 to 6.
Do you know the best time was when we first started out? We were trying to do what the industry wanted us to do, and we thought, nah, let's just do what we want to do. We want to play funk music, we want to play soul music, so let's just go out and do it. And as soon as we got that sorted and we started getting tight in the practice rooms,
Yeah, it's when we kind of put that outfit together. We did have like a little moment of realisation where we were like, nah, just fuck what other people want. Like, let's just do us. And then that was the best way about it. Yeah, I suppose every moment has been the best moment since then.
What are your long-term goals as musicians? Do you want to get a record deal? Like, what's the main goal for this?
I think like to play big shows is always good. To have the crowd dancing in front of you is always a moment. But I think like the main thing is just not to sell out. I think like what we're doing right now is working for us. We're happy. We're buzzing. There's not really a bad moment. I don't think there's ever been like a bit of aggro between us. I think it's always been like smooth and cool and
family. We're wanting to stay as a family.
Yeah. So I think like not selling out, not falling out, I think is our long-term goal. Just keeping what we want to do like true to ourselves.
We are the Jackson 5 if they're kept going.
But they're never. So here we are. I'm only joking.
What's the music scene in Teesside like? Is it quite small, big? How would you describe it?
So many different genres. It's great.
Yeah,
It's unreal. Yeah. It's very from Borough, and so yeah.
I'd say it's really eclectic. You get so many different styles of genres like all the time. You can go, that's the thing as well. If you're like from here, you can go if it's when the weekend arrives and all that stuff. There's always someone to listen to that you will like, I think. And then if you go to like Newcastle and stuff like that in other regions, you find even more of that kind of explodes into basically something more. That's it.
There's loads of bands on down there now. Can you still a boot and talk?
Yeah, I mean, well, this sums it up, doesn't it? I mean, they're quite heavy, and we're funky and souly, so it's kind of really diverse around here.
Yeah, it's it.
The Boone Show.
Do you have any favourite venues to perform in the local area?
I think we played our favourite venue last night. We it's not really in the area so much. It's in the northeast. It's called Karma Coast, and by day it's a CBD shop, and then they take everything out and by nights do really low-key gigs. I mean, it was sold out and it was 40 people. It was a small room. It was rammed out.
It's just a really nice vibe, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was good. The owners were absolutely mint.
The sound guy was mint.
The sound guy was unbelievable. Big up, Russ. Big up. But yeah, I think that was our favourite gig to date. Like, it was just really intimate, really small. But yeah, it just worked. Like, it's not about the size of your gig, really, is it? It's about the vibe and the people there and how much they're into it, and everyone was loving it. So I think that was probably our best venue. Yeah.
Do you think it's harder to make it as a musician or a band in the north in comparison to the south, or do you think there's no big difference really?
I think Rob's answered this because you've actually had experience in both.
Yeah, I lived down there for about 5 years. No, it's as niche as it is up here, really. I mean, they like a completely different vibe down there. They're more into like the neo-soul-y jazz, really just produced, polished shit. Up here, everything's more loose up here. Like, everyone feels it a bit more, and you've got that northern spirit. I'm gonna say, no. I think it's equally as difficult. I think if you want to dance the dance, you think you need to dance for people to like you. It's equally as hard. But again, it's not a case of where's easier. It's a case of where you're most comfortable. I think, because I think what your audience wants to see more than anything is you, and not what you're fucking pretending to be. Do you know what I mean? So, no, I'm gonna say it's probably about the same.
Do you have any advice for musicians from the northeast, Teesside, etc.?
I guess just be yourself, and I think push at what you're doing and stick to what you're doing, and don't let anybody else.
Yes. Do what you like and do it.
Yeah.
Stick to your guns.
Yeah.
Stay in the pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Very true. And finally, are there any local acts who people need to know about?
Big up Shaq.
Shaq.
Big up Shaq. He's on later tonight. He's the boy.
I'm
He's
not
so
that,
cool.
I'm not that into rap, but Shaq's actually.
Shaq shit up,
I
like
actually really enjoy
The
it.
way he makes you into it.
the production behind his tracks is unbelievable. But more than anything, he's just a fucking boss. Honestly, he's cool as shit.
We've got Finn Forster as well.
Finn Forster.
He's smashing the game right now in Teesside, North East.
Yeah, singer-songwriter, right up.
Obviously the girls, Elizabeth Little and Emma Robson, they both do their own stuff.
They aren't just moonwax, they are their own entity.
Really good.
So that's all of the questions as well.
Thank you very
So
much.
that's it. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
very much.
Thank you. Great.